Hi and welcome to Food and Magic. In today's video you will see a pineapple dessert recipe. This dessert is shown in two ways, one with using gelatin and one without gelatin for those who do not prefer to use it. As this is the season of juicy pineapples, this dessert can be made with fresh pineapples too. Before we begin, if you have not subscribed to my channel, do press the subscribe button and the bell icon to get the notifications of my new videos first. So let's get started with this yummy dessert recipe. Here I've taken a small tin of pineapples. It weighs about 440 grams and it costs about 120 to 130 rupees. The syrup is very delicious and I will use it to soak the dessert, so keep it aside in a bowl. Take out the slices in a separate bowl, and these are about 8 slices. You can also use fresh pineapple pieces in this recipe, but chop it finely and pressure cook in sugar water for 2 whistles, cool it and then use it in the recipe. I will keep 3 slices for decoration and chop the rest very finely. Here I have finely chopped the pineapple. You can keep the size as per your choice, but remember to keep it bite size. Next I will take a big bowl and add 1 cup of chilled non-dairy whipping cream. This cream has to be taken chilled, otherwise it will not whisk well. Start whisking till soft peak stage. It will take about 2 to 3 minutes to reach that stage. Do check in between as the cream should not be over whipped. This is still runny and so I will whisk it a little more. And here you can see after a minute the cream is soft and it is not runny. The peaks too are falling down, that means it is the soft peak stage, and I will stop whisking it now. To this I will add approximately 375 ml of vanilla ice cream. This is half of the brick that we get in the market. Just break it slightly with the spatula and then whisk with the beater, otherwise the blades will break. You can use a hand whisk in this process, but it takes a long time and lots of effort, so it is convenient to use an electric beater. Whisk only for a minute to mix the ice cream well. Now I will keep some cream aside to make some dessert without gelatin, so that the difference between the two can be seen towards the end of the video. Here I have mixed 1 tablespoon of gelatin in 3 tablespoons of hot water. Mix well till dissolved and then add to the cream. And mix quickly as the gelatin will start setting immediately. Once the gelatin is mixed well, keep it aside and let's start to assemble the pudding. Take a dish in which you want to set the pudding. Here I am taking a 7x7 dish. You can take a round or an oval one too. You can take any ready-made sponge cake or see the recipe that I have already shown in the birthday cake video. I will give the link to it in the description box below. I have added tutti frutti to this sponge cake recipe. You can either cut the cake of the serving dish size or you can cut it into pieces and give a layer. I will follow the latter process as many of you may be using the ready-made sponge cake. So I will too make it into pieces and show you how to set the pudding. Here I am going to make some small pieces for the sides. This cake is very soft and spongy, so do try the recipe given in the description box. All you need to do is just add little bit of tutti frutti for the crunch. As the cake is very thick, I will still make it into halves and place it in the dish to make the bottom layer. Once the cake is layered, soak it with the pineapple syrup that we had kept aside. In this, instead of the cake, you can use bread slices too. I have used 1 complete bowl of the juice. If you use a plain sponge cake, then you can sprinkle tutti frutti at this stage for the crunch. I am adding little as I have already added it in the cake. This is fresh coconut. Give a generous layer of coconut on top of the cake. You must be wondering how the coconut looks so white without any brown parts of the shell. This is ready-made frozen coconut available in the markets. You can also use the home ones too. But do not use desiccated coconut as it has a pungent smell, and here I have used a complete bowl of fresh coconut. On top of the coconut, let's spread the pineapple pieces, and remember to use generous amounts as we are not going to add any essence, so the whole flavor will come from the pineapple pieces and its syrup. You can add essence if you wish to in the syrup for a strong aroma and a sharp taste. Now add the cream mixture liberally. This will be a thick layer of the cream. Also, till you set the first 2 layers, do not keep the cream in the refrigerator because the gelatin we added will start thickening and then it will not spread well. Refrigerate only when you assemble the pudding. I am using an offset spatula to smoothen from the top. You can use a butter knife too. After this, we will set the pudding without using gelatin. Now the pudding is assembled. You can see the layers from the side too. Refrigerate for 4 to 5 hours and decorate only before serving. To set the pudding without gelatin, I am going to set it in individual glasses as this pudding will be very soft and difficult to serve and will look messy. So I would suggest to set the non-gelatin dessert in individual cups. Here I have added some cake at the base. Add 1 tablespoon of fresh coconut. And then add the pineapple pieces along with its syrup so that the cake soaks well. Then add the cream on top. Though it doesn't have gelatin, it will still thicken a little bit on cooling, which we will see further in the video. Keep this in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 hours to set well. After 5 hours, you can see the dessert has set well and it is very firm, but will be very soft from inside. To decorate this pudding, I will first place the pineapple slices. You can decorate the way you like it. Then add the cherries in the center. I will also place the pineapple slices in the center. And then add green tutti frutti for the contrast. After this, let's serve the pudding and see the difference between the one which is made with gelatin and one without gelatin. Doesn't this look so pretty? The non-gelatin cups too have set very well. Let's decorate them. Here I'll add some pineapple pieces, a little bit of cherry, and here I have a chocolate stick and some tutti frutti for the contrast. Here you can see the pudding with gelatin can be cut into squares and it can be served in a dish. This pudding is holding its shape and it is not runny. It is absolutely soft and moist. And it is not chewy due to the gelatin and tastes awesome with pineapple pieces in every bite. The non-gelatin dessert too is set well. It is very soft and creamy. It definitely cannot be cut into squares to be served in a plate, but it tastes awesome too. So friends, you can make the dessert whichever way you like it, with using gelatin and without gelatin. They both taste awesome. And if you like my video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.